Alright, in this video I wanted to talk very quickly about the situation in Northern California. These students got kicked off campus for wearing American flags on Cinco de Mayo. And I just made I'm not going to go over this story. I just wanted to go ahead and point out that the locals are furious over what happened, as they should be. And I'm gonna take this local news article and display the broader picture in just a moment. So I made a different video, and I won't go into that now. Just to let everybody know that Cinco de Mayo is not the Mexican Independence Day. It's not even celebrated in Mexico. All right, it's part of this divisionary creation that they use to tear the United States apart instead of bringing us together. It's another reason to kick people out of school for wearing an American flag. So I put that video in the description, and you can click here on the screen to go directly to it. So I wanted to talk real quick about this, and with this whole the audacity of doing the federal government's job and enforcing immigration laws, which they absolutely refuse, and of course they make it a racial debate. And I heard a lady call in from Arizona yesterday on a talk show, Alex Jones, and she said that they went to the Phoenix Sun game. As you know, they changed their logo for a day that said Los Suns, who knows why, to protest this immigration law, illegal immigration law. And she went there to demand free entry because she was entitled to go and watch the game without any money. An obvious stab at the idea that illegals, the illegal alien hordes, not to be confused with Hispanic Americans, are coming into the country, literally invading and demanding free health care, food stamps, increasing the likelihood that the country will never recover financially. A huge burden on the American taxpayer. And she said that in Arizona, if you're white and you support this anti-illegal immigration law, then you're a racist. And if you're in Arizona and you're Hispanic, right, a Hispanic American, not to be confused with the illegal alien hordes, right, then you're a sellout. So it's a perfect example of damned if you do, damned if you don't. So I wanted to talk about that very quickly. And according to this article, 91% of the locals are furious. And the reason I keep pointing this out is because of this article here. Gallup poll, 9 out of 10 Americans say secure the border this year. USA Today Gallup poll conducted May 1 through 2 shows that 9 out of 10 Americans, 9 out of 10, say it is moderately to extremely important to them for the federal government to take steps this year to secure the border against illegal immigration. So if you would believe the mainstream media propaganda machine, right, the propaganda organ, 9 out of 10 Americans are racist. According to this idea that if you don't want illegal aliens, not to be confused with Hispanic Americans, right? There needs to be the distinction. If you don't want illegal aliens running roughshod over the country, raping, murdering, robbing, molesting, illegal trafficking, drug dealing, if you don't want that, you're a racist. 9 out of 10 racist Americans. Look at that. Just think about the racism. Think about the hatred, right? I can guarantee you that at least some of those 9 are Hispanic. So anyway, interesting article. I'll leave you that in the description. 89% said it was moderately to extremely important, with 42% saying extremely important, 26% saying it was very important, and 21% saying it was moderately important. Now, of course, I've been saying that it's important for years, but nobody was listening. So now maybe people are starting to pay more attention to these issues in hard financial times. So I just wanted to point that story out, and I wanted to just go ahead and break down, because if I've said many times, all right, if I was down there in Mexico, in a collapsed, failed nation state of Mexico, totally corrupt, and I was my age, I would be trying to get up here too, to the United States. Okay, so I'm willing to condone that, and I've said that for many years, and luckily I'm not in that situation. But I got to explain very quickly in a visual format why we can't accept these 20 to 30 million people. We don't even know how many, and here's why. We can't afford it. It's that simple. 6 billion people want to immigrate to the United States. We can't have all of them immigrate here. We can't afford it. The country is insolvent. We can't afford it.